Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video. Today is going to be another kind of random moneymaker I just kind of stumbled upon. Now, before I get into this, I just want to state that this is more just for entertainment purposes. I do not think this is actually a genuine moneymaker. It's just a one-off opportunity, but I thought I would make a video of it just because I find it interesting, and I hope you guys do as well. So let me know. But yeah, so what I have found today for you guys is the mithril crossbow. Actually has been selling for an outrageous amount of money occasionally, but if we go down to the day graph right now, we're on G Tracker right now, it looks like it's selling for 8K. So we're going to go ahead and check the items that are required to make the mithril crossbow. Okay, so we have the wiki open here. Now the mithril crossbow is used for a diary requirement. I'm pretty sure that's why it is a desirable item. So what we need is a maple stock, mithril crossbow limbs, and a crossbow string. So I don't think any of those will run us too much. Now I'm just going to try to do, well, let's price check this first here. So let's start with the maple stock. Very random item. We bought it for 10 GP, perfect. Mithril limbs. Bought that for 500. And last of all, we need the crossbow string. This one shouldn't be an issue. And take that back. I have to buy a little bit higher. Okay, so we bought all the components. Now, I think you just have to put the stock on there. Need a hammer. Alright, well, let's withdraw a hammer quickly. Stock onto the limbs. Perfect. String onto the mithril crossbow. Perfect. Now, let's go ahead and price check one of these things. Mithril crossbow. Now, hopefully, we can actually buy it for the 10K amount. 7,660. Yeah, that looks great. So, and let's just insta-sell it and see what it sells for. 698. So this might be kind of a one-off opportunity, but let's give this a try. So I'm going to go ahead and withdraw exactly 1 mil. And what I'm going to do is do maybe just a couple hundred. I know I could do this for like an hour, but I don't think there's going to be a point of doing that. So we have a look at the day graph here. I mean, it does trade, but like, let's see. Now it's 12 o'clock pretty well. So pretty much in 12 hours, it's traded like, I would say like 50 to 100, roughly. So not a whole lot, but we'll do 200 of these and see if we can sell it over the next day. So let's go ahead and put an offer in for the mithril limbs. We're going to put them in for 1K because we don't need to be super time efficient here. So we'll do 1K of these, so 200K we're investing. Bought them all, perfect, bought them all for 500, not bad. Maple stock, and we'll buy 200 of these. And last up is the crossbow string, 200 of these. So we actually insta-bought all of the components, which was awesome. It only cost us about 200K for all of it. So let's go ahead and start making the crossbows. Okay, so I pretty much added all these stocks to the mithril limbs. On top of the money I'm going to make, I actually got about 115K fletching experience per hour, which isn't bad. To make all of these limbs, it took about 6 minutes, which is not very long. So now all I have to do is add the crossbow strings to them, and then we will be done. So I guess I should get experience for this as well. And I'm going to get actually less. Weird. Anyway, it's about the same rate, so it should be another 6 minutes to add the strings to the crossbows, and I'll come back when we're all done. Okay, so we just finished up adding all the strings to the crossbows. This will be the last 5. XP per hour not as good, but it only took about another 6 minutes, so let's round this off to say it took 15 minutes in total to get all the ingredients for the crossbows and create 200 mithril crossbows. It looks like I already had 2, interestingly enough. And we had 808K, which I accidentally deposited. Okay, so now the moment of truth. How much can I sell these for? I'm just going to go recheck the price once again, just in case. And 10K, we're looking to sell them for like 7K. Wow, we're not, we didn't even manage to buy one. So I think we can sell them for whatever we want. I'm going to go with 69.99, just an arbitrary number. People who need, actually, I don't know, people who need this item will need this item. We'll go for 74.99. So all 200 are going to sell for 1.5 mil. Now, I don't expect this to sell very quickly. I'm not sure how many of these I'm going to sell, but I'm going to leave this for a day or two, check back in and see how many I managed to sell. Okay, so all of the mithril crossbows have sold. It was a bit of a challenge to get them all to sell, but I'll explain what happened. So I started off by trying to sell them for 6.5k each. Now I would pretty consistently get undercut by people, which is fine, but the reason I ended up actually reducing the price is because I could tell someone was flipping them and had undercut me. If it was just someone undercutting at like 500 GP trying to sell off their mithril crossbow, that's fine, they'll sell out quickly, but someone actively flipping them could take days for them all to sell out. So I started this flip on the 17th of May and it is the 19th now. So we sold, let's see here, 57 of them for 6.5k each, another 63 of them for 6k each, and the last 80 for 5.2k each. So let's go claim all the money. We had 808k, and if you recall, we started with 1 mil exactly, and we finished at pretty much a 1 mil profit, which is great. It only took me 15 minutes to make the crossbows and a couple days to sell them off. Now the reason that this was successful is mainly because there's still a demand for it. This wouldn't work with any old item, because I mean any item you could buy out the entire stock of it if it's not traded very much and then put your own price in. But that's not going to work if people don't actually need it. For this, it's a diary item, and people will need it eventually, so it works pretty well. It would work with quest items, but mainly I just did this because the price was already like that. I don't think I would put the work into artificially trying to buy out the stock, so then I could put my own price. I don't think that'd be worth it, but it just so happens that the price was at like 7k each, and I took advantage of it. So it looks like I managed to make 970k, so about a mil. In a couple days of selling them off and only 15 minutes of making the crossbows. So again, this is not meant to be a money-making guide, more just a record of how I made this money, because I think it's cool to find little trends and little bubbles of items that you can flip or things you can do, and I hope you guys did as well. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.